Brutal video shows Ukrainian commando unit blitzing Russian trench. Fighters from one of Kyiv's top-tier special operations units are shown to win gunfights taking place at 2 meters range in a trench battle against poorly equipped and armed Russian infantry. Operators from Ukraine's version of the U.S. Navy SEALs, the 73rd Naval Center of Operations, cleared Russian trenches in the southern sector in a one-sided battle, leaving several Russian soldiers dead or seriously wounded, according to a video released by the unit on Monday. The 2-minute video shows at least 3 Ukrainian Special Forces operators advancing through a Russian defensive trench. They throw grenades and shoot Russian soldiers at point-blank range as they appear. During the firefight, one of the Ukrainian soldiers states that friendly infantry reinforcements were coming to assist with the assault. 3 Russian soldiers appear to be unarmed when fired on by the Ukrainian soldiers, but do not appear to be surrendering. And the video shows there are grenades within reach, stored in shelves as the Ukrainians advance. One Ukrainian fighter calls on Russian defenders to give themselves up and save their lives. Following the appeal, an armed Russian soldier advances around the corner of the trench towards the Ukrainians and is shot down at 3 meters range. The Ukrainians appear to be equipped with high-end NATO standard kit, and at least one fires a weapon similar to the US-made M4 assault rifle. In contrast, the Russian soldiers appear poorly equipped in a hodgepodge of gear, including old-model Russian army helmets, civilian t-shirts, and running shoes. Repeatedly, the Russians' armored vests are defeated by the Ukrainians' bullets. Some Ukrainian media claimed that 10 Russian soldiers died in the fight. The video did not identify the Russian unit attacked or where the gun battle took place. In the past, Kremlin military planners have often placed poorly trained infantry reservists from Russia's poorer central or eastern districts, or units of former convicts, in high-risk defensive positions. The 73rd is widely considered to be one of the armed forces of Ukraine's AFU, premier commando units, primarily specializing in raiding and small boat operations. In recent weeks, the unit has been geolocated to the Kherson sector, at times operating on the left, Russian-held bank of the Dnipro River. Kyiv's military leadership has yet to throw the armed forces Ukraine big punch in its ongoing summer offensive, and for the past 2 weeks has kept mostly the tactics of limited risk for modest ground gains. Of the 9 to 12 reserve combat brigades the Armed Forces of Ukraine, AFU, leadership has likely earmarked for the long-awaited offensive. Only 5 have actually been committed to combat, and some only in part. Kyiv Post research of official Ukrainian combat reports, independent news platforms, and military social media found. Thus far in the offensive, the AFU's top command has, instead of committing all its new reserve brigades wholesale, deployed them case by case in narrow attacks at selected locations. There is evidence the AFU strategy now is to bet on veteran brigades with long service on the fighting line, and often specializing in short-range infantry assaults.